So the last time that I talked about Avantis was back in April 2024, and based on their documents, it looks like we might have the airdrop around April of this year, so just 1 year later. Now we have season 2, so I just wanted to show you guys how you can participate, a few updates, and also I have found another way to farm it using a 2-in-1 airdrop. So let's go first on some of the information. In case you don't know, Avantis is a trading platform on Base. Actually, it is one of the first one, if not the first, like main per platform on Base. If we check some of the analytics, total value locked almost 15 million, total value traded almost $3 billion. But the good thing is total traders is only 28,000. And within that 28,000, as usual, we can cut probably 40%, 50% of those users that are not going to be receiving the airdrop. One, because they probably took like 1 or 2 positions. They're not super active. They just tested out the platform. So most of the time we can remove a good portion. So I would say something like 14,000 people are the one that are going to be receiving a decent airdrop from Avantis. Now, when it comes to season 2, we had season 1, which was pretty decent. We had some rewards. So basically by trading, you got some of your fees back. We got double bonus and multiple things. But now we have season 2, which started on December the 12th. And let's go ahead and check some of the information. So season 1 ended. We had over 30,000 unique traders and LPs, $2.5 billion in trading volume, 665 trades on the platform, and 12 million TVL. So actually that increased a little bit. So some of the tips, some of the main information is that now the dashboard, we have season 2, but it is not showing our points yet. So even if you're seeing it like this, that still means they're tracking your points, and once it is updated, you're still gonna be seeing your points. If you want to go to season 1, you can just click on it, and then you will see your points for season 1. Points, basically you get them by trading and also by staking some funds, supplying some USDC on the platform. I'm gonna show you in just a second. Season 1 pending lock XP. This is just some information about the XP that we should be receiving later on this year, or probably in just a few weeks or so, for whoever have been providing some USDC. So let's go ahead and check this, because this is the important part. So if you took some trades on season 1, you're going to be receiving a 1.25x boost. And also the new dashboard will actually update in real time. So that's actually pretty good. And how long it will last. So season 1 lasts for 6 months, from June till December. Well, it's hard to make promises. We anticipate season 2 lasting for less than 4 months, followed by a point conversion event, which is TGE and motherfucking airdrop. So if we do the math, from December, you add 4 months, more or less, it should be around April. More information, season 2 should reflect, okay, so it will be real time, so around 15 minutes is what it will take for you to see your trading points, and also for providing liquidity. What else? Is via Superform. Yes, so this is the important part that we're going to be covering in just a second. Do I receive Avantis XP for depositing via Superform? Yes. Please note the following: you cannot lock your capital for boost on Superform, and you will not see your XP on the dashboard. Superform will distribute it back to you. Okay, so we will go into it in just a second. Just want to show you guys the platform in case it is the first time that you're using Avantis. So since it is on Base, you're gonna need some USDC for you to trade. Once you have that, you can just go to the website, you place a few positions. We do get more XP by placing trades than providing liquidity, which is obvious because trading, you can use some more leverage, you can open, close your position multiple times, and you're going to be receiving more XP. Now, if you're not really into trading, you're not good at it, then probably just supplying some USDC is your best option. I'm doing both, but lately I haven't been pushing a lot of trading volume on the platform anymore because I'm a little bit more focused on Hyperliquid, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop using Avantis. So most of the time I might take maybe 2 trades per month. If you're just starting out, I still recommend hitting maybe 10, 15 trades over the next 4 months. Don't go crazy with the leverage, because in the end, if you end up losing like $2,000 to $3,000 just because you went crazy with a lot of leverage, and then you get $500 back from an airdrop, it doesn't make sense. So don't go crazy with the leverage. Place your trades with maybe BTC, something that is not moving a lot and that you don't need to be monitoring 24/7, which is usually what I do. ETH and BTC, I just place some position, leave it open for a few days so it doesn't show that I'm wash trading, close it, open another position, and try to increase my trading volume. Another thing that I do is earnings. So if you go to earn, and then you will see we have 2 pools that we can allocate some funds. This one is almost at full capacity. We have 22,000, I think it is. No, actually less than 22. And then we have the other one here, which we still have the option to allocate some funds into it. So the main difference is, one, you're going to be getting a little bit more APR than the other. If we go here, we can deposit some USDC to the platform, and then we can actually lock it to receive more points and also more APR. So let's see. So if I deposit, it is 10% without locking my funds. So I'm receiving a 10% APR for the year, by the way. It is not monthly. I would wish that would be crazy on a monthly basis, but no. It is per year, which is the average that we get on USDC. And you get 1 point for every dollar that you add to TVL. So if you have $100, you leave it there, you're going to be receiving 100 points every 24 hours. Now, if you lock it, you are actually also increasing your APR. If we do 3 months, you are increasing your APR to 20% per year. And then you are increasing your Avantis XP 2.7x's. If we push it to 180 days, which is 6 months, we get a 40% APR, which is not bad at all, and then a 5x boost. So that means, again, if you have $100 in USDC that you lock for 6 months, you're going to be receiving 500 points every 24 hours instead of 100 points. Hopefully that makes sense, right? But again, your funds will be locked, and you do have the option to unlock it at any time, but obviously you do need to wait the 6 months for you to unlock it, or what you're choosing. So we have 14 days, which it is a 2.2, so not bad at all. And we have multiple options here. Now, the other way to do it is by using Superform. So if you're not planning on locking your funds, I do think using Superform is a better option, because Superform is tokenless. So by using Superform, the Avantis pool on Superform, you're gonna be farming Superform and also Avantis at the same time. So you go to the website, you look for the Avantis pool right here. So you can see it is the same. You're seeing the yield, and you guys can see, again, you do receive 1 point per dollar for every 24 hours. So again, if we check the information, do I receive Avantis XP for depositing via Superform? Yes. But you cannot lock your capital, just like I showed you right here. So you cannot increase your XP multiplier and also the APR. So you are actually receiving the 10% and then 1x on your points. That's it. But again, if you are not planning on unlocking your funds, I do think it is a better option, because you can still farm Superform. I don't think it is going to be crazy, to be honest, because Superform, it has been active for some time. So unless you're going to be providing a few $1,000s for it, it is not going to be a massive airdrop. But still, you can actually receive a second airdrop. Now, the process is quite simple. Once you find a pool that you like, if actually the one that you want is Avantis, just click on deposit. It will add to your bag. You click open bag, and then you look for whatever token that you have available. You add the amount. Obviously, it will not show that I'm able to do it, because that is 12 cents and no idea what the fuck that is. And then you just confirm your transaction. You do have to do it probably like 3 times, like approving, simulating your transaction, and so on and so forth. And then you add your funds. That's it. Good thing is you can actually remove it at any time, and you're farming a 2-in-1 airdrop. That is only if you want to farm Superform and Avantis at the same time. So it is just a quick option, a quick tip for you guys. Now back to Avantis. So again, when it comes to this, best way to actually get involved is just by trading, placing some trades, increasing some volume. Sometimes they have some campaigns right now. I don't think there is one active, but whenever there is one active, try to participate because we can actually get some boost on the XPs and providing some funds. Even if you're more into trading, I still think that adding some funds might be good. Maybe that might serve as a multiplier. So maybe 50 bucks, 100 bucks, just to have something in the platform. And obviously on the days that you are not trading, you're still receiving some XP. So that's a good option. So how it will show is, let me go ahead and log in. Go ahead and refresh and see if I can show you guys. Okay, here it is. So your XP will actually show up here. You can see that season 1, it is not showing the points. That is because they're working on the dashboard. But here it will show, but your points are still being tracked. So no worries on that. So super easy, super easy. But let me know if you have any questions, any doubts. So most likely around April is when we should be receiving the airdrop. Maybe a month later, month before, we don't know, more or less. But still, I do think it is quite easy to farm. You don't need to be spending $1,000 burning on fees. Just allocate some money outside of your farming portfolio that you're planning to burn, that you're okay with losing, something maybe like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, depending on the size of your portfolio, and shoot for it. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to be adding the link in the description if you haven't started. If you have been using it, then just try to remain active. My bad. Kind of sick. So yeah, that's what we got. That's the update. Also, we'll be adding the link for Superform in case you guys need that. Any questions, any doubts, just let me know. Peace out.